Hello, so we're looking at trig functions. So we're just looking at a couple of graphs here, and we're going to look at the terminology of period, amplitude and cycle. So let's start with the period. So the period is the length of time it takes for the graph to complete one cycle. All right, so if we have a look here, you can see the graph starts here, and then we're looking until it gets back to that point. So what we're looking for is how long does it take to complete that complete cycle. So for this, we would say the period is 10. Okay, so the period is the length of time it takes to complete one cycle. So if we have a look at this graph, we're starting here to here. So how long does it take to complete one cycle? And that would be 5. Now the amplitude. Let me just erase these for you. All right. Now the amplitude is the distance the graph is going above and below the mean. All right, so we'll actually start with the second graph here for this one. So if we have a look at the minimum and the maximum value, so we can see here the maximum value is 4 and the minimum value is -4. So the mean of this graph is actually the x-axis here, all right, and it goes 4 above and 4 below. So the amplitude of this one is 4. Now this graph is a bit different because the mean value is not the x-axis. So if we have a look at this, it's got a minimum value of -1. That's not very neat. Let me do that again. All right, it's got a minimum value of -1 and a maximum value of 3. So if we look at this distance here, it's got a value of 4. So the mean would actually come in here at 1. That would be our mean. Actually, let me do that in a different colour. Do it in green. No, we'll do it in purple. So this would be our mean. So if we have a look at the graph, it goes 2 above and 2 below. So this one has an amplitude of 2. All right, and that's it.